What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Shade Mac, and I'm back. This time we're gonna do a little review of my ratchet draw and why I chose Gearwrench as a tool of choice in my box. One reason is the assortments of ratchets that they have. I mean, you name it, quick release, flex head, lock and flex head, standard links, the chrome fit and finish, the cushion grip, the way they feel in your hand, ergonomics, all that, you name it. That ratchet has all the above in a total package. As we all know, this would be my favorite ratchet if it wasn't for the Gearwrench. This Duralast 72 tooth, but now it's a 100 position 3/8 ratchet, flex head, non-locking. Very good ratchet. I use it. As you can see, I used it, the heck out of it, day in and day out. We got a new member to the box. My Carlisle. I got it out of that box over there and put it back over in here. Yeah, without further ado, what I'm gonna show you is if we take probably 3/8 and compare it. It really ain't a comparison because this ratchet is longer, and this ratchet I view as more of a specialty ratchet than I do as an everyday because of the overall length. You can't get it in places that you could fit a normal ratchet, and this being a normal ratchet here, and you can see the Duralast just a tad bit. We got about 1 inch longer, I guess. So this ratchet here is an everyday ratchet. I think this ratchet is like 10 inches or 9 inches. Just off the top of my head, I'm gonna say 10 inches. And this ratchet here, because of the length, I mean, this is an everyday. You can use it for everything. It feels good in your hand. It's more of a traditional style ratchet. It ain't too long. That the shaft flexes. It's got just enough to do just about everything under an engine bay that you could possibly do. And plus, it's got a real thin head design. Like I said, 100 position. So this would be the ratchet that I would grab daily. And especially ratchets have their place. But like I said in my review preview before, that this ratchet right here became one of my favorite ratchets, although it is long and more of a specialty type ratchet. But I like this locking mechanism in this ratchet, so I find myself going to this ratchet a lot. But it's places that I won't be able to use this ratchet. So this ratchet here is still usable and serviceable because of the length of it, and it don't put you up against a firewall, up against the engine. And I mean, it's just all around. You can go from tightening your part down to flexing it and spark plug job. I mean, it's just a total all around ratchet. You got this ratchet, you don't need another ratchet. This ratchet here would be a good starter ratchet. If you just need a ratchet, you go to AutoZone. I think this ratchet was like $34 plus tax and the lifetime warranty. I mean, it's just a go-to. This would be just a go-to ratchet. You would need nothing else unless you go to a quarter drive or a half inch. But this is the only 3/8 that you would need. Unless you need something longer to do a serpentine belt. And if you can't just justify buying a ratchet, I used to use this thin 3/8 drive. I think this is 18 inches breaker bar from AutoZone. And I mean, you can take these two out on a job with your socket sets, and you can do just about anything under an engine bay that you can do with a 3/8 drive. The reason that I like Gearwrench, and the reason that I would urge you, if you're thinking of making a jump and you want to go out and get Gearwrench, go out and get Gearwrench now, because gear wrenches are appearing on the Snap-on trucks, the Mack trucks, and it's just like a movie star. The more movies they featured in, the more their prices go up. Now, Gearwrench is already a tad bit pricey to me now. It may not be to other people, but to me, for a mid-grade, mid-level tool, my ideal thinking is I'm ready at $20, $30 mark for a ratchet. And then, well, for a standard ratchet, I'm at the $20, $25 mark. This ratchet here, I'm probably at a, a 30, more of a $30. But this ratchet here is pricey. I can't remember the price I paid for it, but it's pretty expensive. In my book, me saying over $50 for one ratchet, that's pretty expensive for me. And again, I can afford Snap-on if I want to fill this box with Snap-on. I don't have Snap-on because I can't afford it. I have Snap-on because I can't justify it. Not me just being a shade tree mechanic. I work on my own vehicles in my own time. I don't get paid to work on my vehicle, so I ain't gonna put that much in a ratchet. And if you're a DIYer, you understand what I'm talking about. We're gonna work on our Jeeps on the weekend. We're gonna pull the old Chevy out. We're gonna work on it. I mean, we not pulling it out every day and somebody's hassling us about the time frame or getting it done. You need reliable tools. So I understand, and I'm not gonna batch, again, I'm not gonna batch none of the high-end tool guys because, I mean, if doctor came in, he had a Harbor Freight stethoscope, I'd be kind of skeptical. But this is why I can justify paying just a little bit more for Gearwrench. And if you look, the ends are tapered. It's got the stamping, on-off switch. Just all around conditioning and quality care is what you paying for when you pay the little extra for Gearwrench. Now, I know that this tool made by Apex Company, which make a lot of ratchets, Crescent brand in particular. You can get this same ratchet in a Crescent, but I mean, Crescent in it is not gonna have I got a Crescent wrench here somewhere. It's covered up. So we were talking quick release. Crescent is not gonna have that tapered in, ain't gonna have the on off. It's got the selector switch, but not the on off. And they just don't have the care that Gearwrench put in this, the quality. I mean, that Gearwrench put in this. You can see the quality that Gearwrench put in this wrench, and it makes you it makes using the wrench enjoyable because this handle is ergonomic as you can get it. I mean, it fits your hand. I got big hands. You see, I can just about cover that ratchet. I got big hands, and it does me justice. Some of the ratchets, I find myself putting my index finger over the top of it, and this one here is not the case. I can just muscle it. But like I said, this length, if I can find the ratchet again, I kicked it off somewhere off camera. That's something. There. I put it somewhere and don't see it. But anyway, that length that that ratchet has, that's a mystery to me, how that ratchet just disappeared. And I'm sitting here talking about, I know, there it is. I put it into place. This is we're going to measure it just to be sure. I'm going to try to keep this video under 10 minutes, so bear with me on my camera skills and all that, so just to get you an idea of how long this, 10-ish. Yeah, we can say 10-ish. So that being the ideal length, this ratchet is a go-to. Yeah, I mean, as much as I love this Gearwrench, I'm gonna be limited under the engine bay. I'm gonna be limited because I don't have a lift, and I work for my vehicles off of jack stands or off ramps. So I'll be limited from the ground to the boat on this ratchet here. But this one right here is not the case. I never got under nothing and said, I need a stubby or something like that. And I'll tell you too, we're gonna get into the stubbies too, but try not to vary off the deal I'm talking about. But yeah, this is a great ratchet for anybody that's starting out or anybody that's into mechanicing, and they just want a ratchet that can do everything. This ratchet here can do everything. You get this ratchet, couple it with a good flex head, and I like the flex head because you never have to put this ratchet down. And the locking flex head are basically the same. You never have to put them down. But I just wanted to go over this ratchet with y'all to tell you just about the length and then the usability of this ratchet over all the other ratchets, because I made a real big deal out of this ratchet, and I am favoring this ratchet more than I do the rest because of the locking mechanism, because of the small head, because of the way it feels in your hand. But this is the more logic choice. This size, not necessarily a Duralast, but I prefer it because it's cheap and I can go and replace it like I said. But go out and get your Gearwrench now, because it's appearing on tool trucks. And like I said, once these wrenches start appearing on tool trucks, the price is gonna go up. Every year this ratchet is gonna go up another staggering $10, $15. And if you want to do the Gearwrench now, it's enough loose tools on eBay, Amazon, buy the sets, buy the singles. However, you ain't got to go crazy like me and just buy, because I done it because I like ratchets. But go out and get your Gearwrench now, and you'll save yourself a lot of money, because I'm thinking the next 2 years, this wrench here will be like the Koken, starting at 100. The SK, which they done hit the trucks. Because reason I say this tool does not have a store. I mean, other than Amazon and maybe Home Depot, and it's limited. Tractor Supply, it always have this little one right here, which I believe that got something to do with their returns. They fix them, and Tractor Supply, they auction them all. Tractor Supply buy them, because every time I ever bought one of these Gearwrench from Tractor Supply, it was scratched up. So I know they probably handle it in the store, but I suspect foul play. But they don't have a store. Go out and buy these tools now, because they're going to the tool truck, and more the tool truck get, more the price gonna run up. I know I said it over and over again, but they're just to the viewers that been thinking, hey, I want to go get some Gearwrench. I think Shade Mac box looked pretty good, and he talks about this locking head ratchet a lot. I may want to try it. Well, right now I think this ratchet is like $60 or $70, but next year you'll pay well over $100 for this ratchet. Gearwrench is making a way, and I ain't got no proof. This just a feel and the thing that I done seen. Ain't nobody contact me or told me nothing about Gearwrench. I don't even have a sponsorship, which I'm trying. Ain't no secret. I'm trying to get a sponsorship with Gearwrench, but if you, I would say another year, these ratchets, you'll see a big jump in the price. So if you're thinking about going to get Gearwrench, do so now. I'm Shay Mack, and I'm out.